people. How you going? Don't know why I'm here at this time. I just felt, I don't know. I just got home from being out and I thought, yeah, someone might need a message or I need to go live. So I'm on now. Who we got here? G'day, Kelly Ward. How you going? For fuck's sake, just what? Yeah, timed it brilliantly. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I just thought I'd come on just for a brief. Hi, Marla, how you going? I don't know why. I'm not usually on at this time, and I just felt to go on in case someone needed a message, or I don't know why. So, what you can do, people, is share us out, twist and shout. I might just do the same. Where the crap am I on my Facebook? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm not going to be on for long. I'm only going to be on for an hour or so. Let's see. Share. Copy link. Share via what? It doesn't give me much bloody options, does it? More options? Yeah. Okay. So, you know the deal, people. What is the deal? Deal the cards. Deal the cards, give us a reading. Isn't that it? Hello, Chiquita. You work, Chiquita? Oh, you're going to bed. Yeah, I got no idea what the time is there. Hey, Lenore. Hey, Jamie. Yeah. What are you doing, Jamie? You want to come on? Too late for you, or you want to come on and do some readings with me? It's up to you. I'm good. I can send you the link. Send you the link anyway. Wrong one. Let's see. If you're bored, okay. You know the deal, people. He wants a reading, and if you want to, extend a reading. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So, how is everyone today? Good. Okay, I'll start for a group reading for everyone. So if anyone's been naughty and I'm not singling you out, Chiquita, it'll come up in the cards. The cards never lie, but we lie. We lie to ourselves when the cards we don't want to hear come out. I know I do. That's it. You know, you pull some cards for yourself. It's what you don't want to hear, and then you're like, the cards aren't speaking to me today. I'll just, yeah. I'm at work, so I'm going to be on and off. That's okay. That's okay, Mila. And Mila, I still owe your mum a reading. And just let anyone know who buys a pouch this month, you get a free reading. Free 45-minute session with me if you get a pouch. And is that the pouch? There we go. My daughter likes my pouch. She doesn't want to give it back. Oh, no. It'll bind to her DNA too. So technically she can have it. And you can buy another one. You can buy another one. But yeah, the pouches are very custom. So I'll do them for a base, like with the psychic defense pouches, the self-love pouches. They'll be set for not certain a main basis, but they're all custom tailored. So because I'm always going down the crystal shop doing researching and going, oh, they might need this one, they might need that one will jump out for me. I mean, I got this one the other day, sugar light, and I'm like, it just doesn't come up that often. And I got it, and then I was researching it, and straight away I was like, I know who that's for. So these things talk to me. They really do. Hey, Pasero Perry, how you going? So I haven't even got the bloody greens. I haven't even got the background on. Okay, so a group reading for everyone is. I start with group reading. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, people. Look, everyone's real worried. I know that the world's up and down. Okay, and if the world is not up and down, and you're just a bit ticked with it, that means there's things that you haven't seen yet. Okay. Hey, Jocelyn. How you going? Okay, the first for the group reading for everyone, the first card I've got is a breath. Release what no longer serves you. Find your inner energy and balance. Okay, people, this is about bringing in the balance. This means people are stressed. They're in their head. That we're worried about what's going on, what's happening, which is understandable. Okay, but it's time to breathe, and we got to give it up to the universe and understand that we have things that we can do to help the situation, and there's things that we can't do. And what we tend to do is we worry about what we can't control. Okay, so we've got to get out of that. We've got to get out of that. We've got to get out of that. We can't control it. Okay, we've got to release what no longer serves us. We've got to let go. Okay, we're stressed out about something we can't control. Okay, that's what happens. Someone's like, "Oh, I've got to move in 2 weeks. Oh, rah, 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 I've got nowhere to go." Instead of putting all that energy into manifesting and going, "Hey, I'm going to find a spot. I'm going to look for a spot, and I'm going to find a spot, and the universe is going to provide." Rah, rah, rah. We go, "Oh, shoot, I haven't got nothing yet. I haven't got nothing yet." And guess what we're putting out? Guess what we're manifesting? We're manifesting the exact opposite of what we need. Okay, because we're going into survival mode. Okay, we're going to survival mode. Ego always tries to put us into the survival mode. Okay, to protect us, and it is no good. It is anti-manifesting. Okay, because the next card I've got for everyone is bloody unicorn deck. Okay, this card's inverted, which means it's upside down, which means I put it up the wrong way. No, it came out that way deliberately. Okay, this is access your gifts, explore your chest, and accept who you truly are. So there's everyone stressing out about what they can't change, when what we should be doing is we should be looking and going, and what people aren't doing is we're not looking, okay, what can I have an influence over? What can I help manifest? What abilities do I have to do to move forward? Okay, we've got all these abilities and these things that we're trying to do, and we're not accessing them. Okay, we're just going, yeah, no. Okay, because here, look, I got the rooster. Beware of the ego at play and take charge. This is the action card for everyone. It's inverted, so people are just getting bombarded by the ego, try to keeping them in their comfort zones at the moment. Okay, when we should be manifesting, we should be working forward. We should be using our gifts to create things the way we want them, to assist us to get what we need. But instead, we're in survival mode. We're in stress mode. We're letting the ego take charge of us. Okay, and then we wonder why we're stressed. We wonder why we're in lack, and we wonder why things aren't the way we want to. When we've got all these abilities inside of us that we need to take control of, and we're not taking control of. Okay, because look, prosperity does lie ahead. Okay, so if you see someone lying on the road in front of you, just ask them if their name is Prosperity. Oh, look, they're out there on the road in front of me. There's Prosperity. They're lying down on the road again. Yes, prosperity does lie ahead. Okay, but we need to use our gifts. We need to get out of our heads. We need to take control of our minds and our spirits. Okay, we need to take control of all that. Okay, so we can manifest the good stuff. Because here, look, I've got the next card. I've got inverted. Nothing is set in stone. People think, oh, we're all screwed now, or this and that. And it's like, why? Oh, my life is ruined. And because I lost my job. Stuff comes, stuff goes. Okay, everything happens for a reason. Look for the lesson. okay, or ignore the lesson, and then wonder why you keep going around in the same cycles of life every time. Okay, it's a classic one. It just gets too painful to deal with, but you want to do it now, or you want to do it later when it's going to be harder. Okay, and the last message I've got from the guides for everyone is it's time to plant seeds for your growth. Sow the seeds and reap the reward you'll gain from the harvest. This is the time where we should be digging deep, and we should be looking at, here, look, access your gifts, inverted. People aren't accessing their gifts, okay? People are going back to survival mode. They're letting their egos run right, okay, people? It's time to stand up, okay? It's time to stand up. Remember your training, okay? Or get training, okay? But we do all this talk, and we do all this talk, and we do all this training, and we positive this and positive that, but people, we've got to start exercising it, and we're going to put it into play, okay? And then that's when we start to see the synchronicities in the universe just go through the roof, and things really start to happen. Okay, we go, yes, I am manifesting stuff. I'm doing my best, and then we find ourselves sitting in front of Netflix, going warring, and then the next day we go, why hasn't the universe manifested it? Because you just cancelled it. You know, you just told the universe that, yeah, no, I like things the old way. I'm going back to the old way. Okay, I'm not saying you can't watch Netflix. I'm just saying, just leave yourself on the what do they call it, the idiot box. How you going, Margaret? G'day, Amanda. G'day, Shivers. G'day, Mila. I said hello to Mila, but you can have another hello, Mila. You can have another Milo. Ross, how you going? Hey, g'day from South Australia. Hey, Ross, I'm in South Australia. This is South Australia here. Yeah, I'm in Adelaide. So, people, let's just see. If you want to donate, that would be lovely. I'll give you an extended reading. Otherwise, I'll just read who I'm drawn to. But if you want to take priority, you know, say, hey, I've got to support the Ukraine Crisis Relief and Recovery Fund. Yeah, I don't think so. God, the amount of stuff that they try to con us with, unreal. Okay, Ross, you're up. Okay, is it a rose? Sorry, rose bounty. I'm sorry. Yep, I got it. Okay. Is there anything you wanted to know about in particular? G'day, Bonnie. Is there anything that you wanted to know in particular, Rose? Anything you want me to look into for you? Roz. Okay, Rose. There's a delay on the streaming software. So when you ask, so it's so funny when you say, is it pronounced Roz or is it Ro? And by the time the person types it in and goes, yes, it's like, yeah. Writing a book. Oh, you're writing. Okay, book writing. Okay, let's look at your book writing. What's happening with your book? Okay, I'll do a couple of spreads for you. I'll do a general, and then I'll, because you donated a gracious amount. Thank you very much. I'll do a general for you, and then I'll have a look at your book. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we've got for you. Because sometimes it can be, you know what it's like, sometimes it can be other stuff that's just playing on us, that can be blocking us from our creative thing. Actually, I would recommend, Roz, get chakra alignment. If you want a healing after the show, I can give you a quick check your chakras and just see if there's any blockages there for you if you want. That's up to you. I can do remote work for you. Roz, are you single or are you with someone? Do you got a partner? Are you single? Yay, nay? I have to get dressed and be lazy and take. Okay, see ya. I'm with someone. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, look, in your current situation, I got the wolf card. This is about standing up in our power, standing up in our communication. So the wolf's inverted. So you look up wolf says, look at the connection that surrounds you, your voice, use your voice. It's time to speak up. Communication is the key. Usually when the wolf card comes up, it's about if there's some negativity coming around and we're just letting it slide, or we're putting up with it when we're dealing up with it. Okay. And this way it says, it's time to stand up. This way it says you're not standing up. Okay, so there's some negative nellies or some negativity happening around you, and it's we don't have to agree with everyone, but sometimes Roz, we could stand up and go, you know what, I don't appreciate that, I don't like that, I don't like that talking. Okay, if I take it just offense or not offense, you just say, hey, look, hey, that's not cool, I don't appreciate that, stop it. Okay, and because what happens is when people do it, we get into reaction mode sometimes. Okay, when they do the negative stuff, and then we bite at them, we bite back, we get triggered, and we bite and we bite. But if we just stand up every time and just say, "Hey, look, I don't appreciate that. How about cutting that out? That's not fair on me. I don't like it. Keep that stuff to yourself." We just remind someone every time. Eventually, they'll stop. If they don't, they're up. You know what they are. Then it's time to get triggered. Okay, or just stand up with more authority. But this is all about standing in your power, standing in your authority, and just like not letting things slide for you at the moment, Roz. Okay, yeah, they are. I use a few cards, and yeah, I like these cards. So yeah, Roz, whatever who's around you, just let them know. And sometimes it's hard. Like if we got a boss. If sometimes, like, at work, it's surprising when you don't want to upset your boss or you don't want to say something. It's surprising that when we don't act in anger and we communicate with them, because this is all about communication at the moment. For you, is about getting that communication line happening, Roz. It's amazing that sometimes when we tell our bosses how I feel in certain situations, a lot of them, if we come level headed, they actually respect that and go, okay, yeah, I can see that. Let's they'll either say, oh yeah, they'll either dismiss it and then go away and think about it, or they go, okay, yeah, that's fair enough. Understand, because a lot of people are scared to talk sometimes to their bosses or people in authority, and sometimes we just need to do it. Okay, and stand in our ground and stand in our power. Okay, so it's all about communication for you at the moment, Roz. But coming into that, I've got a new romantic cycle begins. This could be with your partner. Maybe if he's the one that's being negative, and then you stand up to him and you stand up and start communicating, that will bring your relationship to a new level. It could start to grow. It could start to bring it into a new area. Okay, so communication against negativity. Hear your voice. Never be afraid. Because what happens is we're so worried about the unknown. Our ego's like, no, don't say that. You might upset someone. They might do this. They might do that. The ego tries to keep us in the survival mode. Okay, and it just tries to keep us there. It takes us back to there. So that's one of the voices on our head, our ego, and we have to learn to identify it so it doesn't rule us. Okay, and we never get out of the bottom chakra. Okay, and Ross, for the action card I've got for you is the turtle. Okay, this is inverted. So it's like this could be to do with your book. Okay, so you're stressing out a bit at the moment, but the turtle says endurance, persistence, perseverance will keep you steady on your path. Find a slower, steadier pace. It's like this is inverted. So this is telling you not to rush things. Okay, because it's in our program. Well, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to get that happening. And we do to a degree, but there's sometimes when we push things too hard, we just come from the wrong space. We start coming from the lower chakras instead of the heart space, or the third eye, whatever you want to do it. We can stuff up our intuition, and we can push too hard sometimes, and we can actually become counterproductive in areas. It might, but the world's like go, work hard, come, get it done. Stop deliberating, and that. And we got to take that into account. But at the time, this moment, you're getting told that you need to slow down a bit on that, okay, and just take some breath out and deal with these other things, because what it's like is we have 10 problems in front of us, and we deal with we deal with one problem and 2 other problems will fall away. We deal with another problem and another 2 problems, and before you know it, we had 10 problems. We've dealt with 2 things, and more than half of it's gone. Okay, so just really take that into consideration, because coming into the future, this is representing the first card I've got for you. Stand in your power. Be passionate about your vision and bring positive change. So if this is about your book, this is telling you to slow down, okay? Stand in your ground, all the negativity, stand up to the negativity around it, okay? And take your time, because it almost feels like what you're going through with this is taking your focus off on, it's taking some of the goodness and that the universe wants you to do with this book. Okay, when we're trying to push it, or we're trying to push it, or we've got other stuff around us that we haven't dealt with. Okay, that's going to affect. I feel like that's going to affect the way you're writing the book, and the universe just wants you to slow down, deal with stuff. Okay, so I can get you in that right spot that you can really come from that heart space and just really connect, and make that happen. Okay, but you could stand in your power. Okay, you're not standing in your power at the moment. Okay, so this goes back to the like the Greek one with the ego. We're in survival mode at the moment. That's not where our power is. Okay, we need it, but you've really got to stand in your power. Okay, and bring that passion, that vision, and bring about that positive change. Okay, that's very important for you, Roz. And bring love into the situation is your next card. Now, bring love into the situation. That's about understanding people's perspectives. Okay, maybe that, because when someone does something wrong against us, we're like, like you're being an asshole to me. But sometimes we've got to understand that they just got their own shit that they haven't dealt with. They're going through their own stuff, and from their perspective, they could be coming from their ego in survival mode too. So we've got to understand that sometimes people are messed up, and we've got to understand that when they personally attack us, we can't always take it personally. It's not always, it's their shit. It's their crap coming up. And when we bring love into the situation, we start to see things from multiple perspectives, okay? And we start to see them from all points of view. And when we do that, then we know not to take it personally so much. And then when we know not to take it personally, we know where everyone's coming from. That's when we can really start. That's when we really can start to help the other person. We can assist them to heal or resolve that issue. Okay, but when we're just triggered, like, how do you say that to me, or I take offense to that, then we put shields up and no one gets nowhere. Okay, then it just becomes we might as well talk to the wall, and we've got to watch out for that. Okay, so the last card for you, message from your guides card, is pure intention. Find clarity and surrender your ego. Okay, so this is about getting out of survival mode. Okay. This is, we do it so easily. We don't even know we're doing it, and we just get pushed back. I got to do this. I do it all myself. I'm like, oh God, I need more orders. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do that. Sometimes I got to slow down and just center myself and listen to my intuition and let that play out. Okay. So that was your general. We sort of hit on the book, but let's pull some cards for your book. Okay. Hey, Jilly, how you going? Hey, Sue. Take offense to everything. What? Take offense to everything. That's ego running the show. We got to understand our ego. We got to understand our subconscious. We got to understand a lot of things about ourselves. Otherwise, we fail to communicate. We fail to interact. And what we do is, when we're in the present, Sue. Okay, we need to be in the present, be in the driver's seat. And when the ego is keeping us in survival mode and we're reacting, or we're off thinking about what's going to happen next, okay, well, we're not in the driver's seat. We've got 5% of us in the driver's seat in the game. And, we got 60% in the past, 60% trying to keep us safe from the past and project onto the future. And there's 5% of us actually interfacing in the universe where everything works from. Okay, that's why it's so bad to keep us. That's why we got to get at it. We got to understand these aspects of ourselves. Otherwise, they will dominate us, and they will control us. And then we'll go, "Hey, how did that happen? You went driving." Okay. Okay, there. Tell you one thing about your book: the universe wants you to really look at how you word everything. Okay, it's really important how you word everything. Okay, but once again, those issues leading up to this thing around the book, it's like you're being too hard on yourself, Roz. It's almost like the universe saying, "Just watch out, you're trying to force it a bit much." Okay, the universe wants you to center yourself, wants you to come into balance, so you can really get these things, so you can really get this thing, the heartfelt. Okay. Okay, book, you, and what's in between yous. Okay, because I'm getting a lot of, there's a bit of self-doubt, a bit of self-doubt at the moment. Okay. And there's some preconceptions I've got here in the book. There's some preconceptions about, I mean, we've got in our mind what we want to do, but I just feel like the universe wants you just to mellow out, because it just wants to lead you more in the writing of this book. So I want you. It's almost like it wants to surrender you a bit. No, absolutely, it wants you to surrender. It wants to co-write it with you. It wants to, the universe is like, hey, we want you in this clarity headspace at the moment, because the universe is like, we want to flow through you and make this book magical at the moment, because I've got you writing the book. I've got Snake, Shed the Old Skin. Okay, which is about so that's about holding this stuff in your past that you need to release to really make this book rock and roll. And here I've got for you also, in writing this book, it's inverted, and get in touch with your true self and enjoy the moment. Okay, see, this is the old ways at the moment. You're and time to release the negativity. This is you. This is like you're struggling a bit forced. You're putting too much pressure on yourself. Okay. Well, if he, yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay, but sometimes when we release the past, and we release the pain, and we release the hurt, and we let go, then the universe can bring us into this heart space where it comes, to become that book of joy, that book of connection, that book of wonder. Okay, but all I've got is this. There's still stuff that you need to release regarding your father in writing this book. Okay, I remember my dad passed away a few months ago, and it was devastating. But at the same time, I used to sit and think of times where he used to stare the shit out of me, times where he was being a dork, and I used to just, while everyone else is crying, I'm remembering the happy times and the funny times and laughing to myself while everyone's crying, and I'm like, I don't want to go to that. I mean, it's hard to go to that spot, but I was just thinking of the times when he was a goofball, some of the lessons that he taught me. And I was just thinking about all the lovely stuff and the heartfelt stuff that just really touched me in my life. So everyone's being miserable because they're attached, because they're hanging on to their attachment. And it's, when the monks say no one truly dies, they live in the heart forever. And you can get to that space. That's when, the true beauty shines out. Okay. So there's a lot of that attachment I'm feeling that you need to release for this book, because the book should, I mean, apart from being about trials and lifetime, I mean, it really needs to touch people's hearts and be joyful, and then they will share the joy, the joy of his life. Okay, because on the book side, I've got trust inverted. Okay, trust that it'll all work out. The sun will shine in the morning and the moon. So look, on the book, it's got you're worried about it, how it's going to turn out. And here, look, nothing is set in stone. That's inverted. Okay, that means it's still open. The book could change. The book could flow. That's why I want to get you centered at the moment. And Father Sky, trust in the unknown. That's inverted. Okay, this book is going to be a journey for you. It's going to be a training for you. This book is all about you getting in touch with yourself and your feelings about your dad, and just bringing that joy out and that light out, and just bringing a new perspective and a new glow of what that relationship really meant. This is going to open things up to you that you never thought about, and it's going to touch your heart, and then you're going to feel so much more love about about that whole situation again, and it's going to blow you away. And the universe wants to be a part there. It wants you to come into it, because in between you, I've got this is in between you and the book. I've got the eagle sees things from a higher perspective. Okay, this is like the big lessons and coming from the deep side of it. Okay, so that can really help empower everyone. And at the bottom of you and the book, I've got confidence is the key to your success. Okay, so you got to be confident in that centeredness and that emotion, and that heart space will just bring everything out. But what's this about, Roz? In the middle of the book, I've got Scorpion. Watch words can sting. Watch your tongue. Choose your words wisely. Okay, so that's telling me there's probably a couple of little stories that you wanted to put in there about your dad. Should probably have a re-guess about that, eh? And just go, oh, I know it was funny, but I might just leave it out. Your poor dad's spirit's probably walking around going, oh, God, dear God, don't put that in. Yeah, that's it. That's all the stuff. That's all the stuff. Like, people go, oh, sorry for you loss of your dad. And I go, I didn't lose my dad. His body just packed it in. His body just packed it in. He's still here. I still feel him. I still hear him. My sister gave me a photo, and I got the photo, and I've got it on my altar, and it's of Dad, and he's just got this cheesiest, goofiest smile on his face. And I'm like, oh my God, that's not a good picture of Dad. But you know what? Now it's been there for a morning. It's like funny. I love it. It's like, he's like, doesn't care, just smiling away like a goofball. And that, Ross, I hope that's helped you. Yeah. That's funny. Okay. Well, I hope that's helped you. And just let me know if you want to do it. You want to do a healing or alignment later, Roz. Just Intuitive Focus. Just look it up. Just message me through my page on Facebook, or Intuitive Focus on Instagram. I don't really use Twitter anymore. I think I've got Intuitive Focus on Telegram too. That comes up on my phone. Oh, well, that's good. That's excellent. Okay, C Rose. Let's cards give you a bit of a spiritual slap around the ears, hey? Dare we say? C Rose? You're not going to dream about me. I'm not wearing the love pouch. I'm wearing the channeling and mediumship pouch. The channeling connecting guides pouch at the moment. I can make a pouch for anything you people want within a reason. Okay, Chiquita. Chiquita, you still there? Chiquita, I've got lock and key, Chiquita. Lock and key, release your fears, unlock the inner powers of strength. Okay. Avoid this is about stepping out and dealing with stuff for you at the moment. Okay, Chiquita, just a quick one for you. I didn't do any. You didn't do anything. I think that's what it's about. Release your fears and unlock the powers the power and strength. Your inner power and strength. Okay, so this is talking that, look, Chiquita, you've got the power to make the changes that you need to at the moment. Okay, time to buckle down to do them. Okay, if you want that change, if you want the world, you want the good stuff, you want the alignment, you want the synchronicities, it's up to you. Time to go and get it. Also, I've got the Scorpion. Words can sting, and watch your tongue. Choose your words wisely. My God, that does not sound like you at all, does it? Does it, Chiquita? A butter wouldn't melt in your mouth. You've never said a harsh word to anyone. And the last card I've got for you, Chiquita, is Cosmic Rainbow. Look for the pot of gold and accept joy. There's things in the universe, there's synchronicities, there's beautiful things happening all around you everywhere, but you've got to look for them. If we focus on the obstacles, if we focus on the negativity, that's all we see. And there's so much joy around us. Okay, we've just got to find it and look for it. And when we start to see the joy around us, it starts to build our vibration, it starts to build our joy, and it raises and raises and raises and raises. Okay, so just remember, people, if you want if you want to jump the queue, just let me know. I'm only going to be on for a little bit, but that's probably what I came on to give Roz a reading. You don't like that card? Reshuffle. Okay, so okay. You're on the card. Okay. The traveler, move in a new direction. Okay. Okay, Chiquita, moving in a new direction. The way you're doing things at the moment. Okay, you're set in your ways. This is all about being set in your ways. Okay. You're set in your ways. You've got to make changes. There's got to make changes. Okay. You're not making changes because you look, trust in the unknown, and the unknown can be scary to our ego. Ego wants to keep us in a comfort zone, wants to keep us in survival mode, wants to keep us where we know how things are going to work out. Okay, and you've got to move beyond that at the moment. Right, and I got the High Priest. Okay, intend and create. This is inverted. Okay, so you're going to put the intention out there. You're going to put the work out there. Okay, the priest knows how to do things. The priest knows what needs to be done. Okay, but inverted, he fails to act. That way around, he starts to act. Take the action, make the changes. Otherwise, you'll be in the same spot you are now in the next 10 years. Okay. So who's next? Anyone? Hold your cards on the other side. The water on this side. I'm right-handed. Wait a sec. I might be able to fix that, Amanda. Let me see. Would this be any better? That better? Okay. Or that one? Yeah, a bit more space. Space age. Yeah. This one's stripped out. Okay. But now I'm going to be further away. Yeah, don't like that one. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. So who have I got? Who am I drawn to? Yeah, StreamYard. StreamYard's what I'm using, Ross. Hey, Jenny. Can you tell me about your husband? I don't know. I haven't met him. Have you got a husband? Or do you want one? So you can always get a soulmate and love pouch from me. A self-love and soulmate pouch. But I will pre-warn you, if you haven't done the work, your soulmate will come in for lessons. Unless you signed another contract before they came in. It's up to you. Okay. Hey Donna, how you going? Donna, you want a reading? Yeah. I had. You. Your hand. Come on. You want a reading? I'll give you a reading, Donna. Only if you want one, because you read for me. Is there something you're stressed about, Donna? You got any stress happening anywhere? Okay, look, if there's something that's just, there's something that's um, stressing you out. Okay, at the moment. Okay, there's something you're just a bit worried about. The Earth Mother, feel love and comforted. This is usually when we're stressed or we're worried about something. Okay, but underneath it, I got the Hermit card. Retreat and recharge. So there's something that you need to get. You need to meditate. There's something that you need to meditate on. Okay, you need to get that center space. It's all about centering yourself and coming back into balance at the moment. Taking some time to meditate, taking some time to chill, going to do a live and going, you know what, I'm going to meditate instead, then do the live. Okay, but it's about you, you getting some me time, you're getting some quiet time, you're doing that, just connecting with nature and grounding and taking a bit of time to do something for yourself. Like the other week, I went out. I took the week off and I just went into the bush. And I went to the lake and yeah, money refinance house. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll stress you, but yeah, a bit of meditate, focus, recharge, get that balance. Because when we get that balance in, Donna, it's gonna help you to manifest. It's gonna help you, to get you in that zone to manifest and believe in the universe and put the unknown. But everything happens for a reason, and we got to remember that. Sometimes it can close the door, and we're like, "Oh fuck, that's not what I wanted." And then a little bit further down the track, something comes up, and it's like, "Well, that is perfect." And if we wanted things the way we wanted them, we down the track we wouldn't have got the thing that the universe knows that we really, really, really love. Okay. Okay, because my eyes were better. I can't even read these cards. Yeah, because yeah, it's about centering them. See, look, balance, practicality and spirituality at the moment. Okay. Give me a focus. Okay, so it's bringing things back into balance, centering yourself. Okay, so this is getting out of inside your head. You're in your head too much about it. Okay, and when we do that, Donna, it starts creating emotions. We start going to survival mode, and then it starts to drag down our vibration, and then it makes it harder to manifest, and it makes it harder for us to, the law of attraction to really seek in. So yeah, just get that center and get that balance and get out of that head and get some grounding. Yeah. It's all about that, because here, look, the action card I've got for you is Star Ancestors. It's inverted. Okay. Follow the voice in your soul. Okay. So this is you following the voice in your brain, in your head too much. Okay. And you got to center yourself and bring that balance in, because so your soul, your intuition. Okay. So that can kick in and start really speaking to you. Because it's different when it's with ourselves and it's with other people. When it comes to other people, we can just get the message and pass it on. But when it comes to ourselves, sometimes we're like, where's that coming from? Is that me? It must be my ego. I don't like what it's saying. Let's, you don't try to manifest it, manifest it. Okay, but when we're not following this, that means there's some conflict of interest. Okay, inside your manifestation, if the soul ancestor is coming up and it's saying follow the voice in your soul, there's some conflicts of interest. Okay, so when you sense it, ask the universe to bring those out. Okay, ask them to bring them out. So show them to me. You know what you're doing, but the card's coming out like that. There's something you're not seeing, and it's trying to get your attention. Okay, because there's something acting as a block. Find the block. Yeah, the modern monetary system, that's the stinking block. Don't have to tell me that. But going into the future, see, this is at the moment, this is hindering this inner struggle with this issue is going to affect your psychic abilities at the moment. It's going to affect your clarity on all levels, and you should be coming into another area where you're just going boom, boom, and just expanding at the moment. Okay, I'm getting told that you should be expanding psychic abilities. They should be standing out more. They should be getting more prevalent. They should be just bursting out. Claire's becoming stronger and stuff like that. But being all inside this head and out of balance with this house situation, it seems to be taking your mind up and really doing running havoc. Because I've got the cosmic pearl. Expand your psychic gifts, open the gate to the angelic realms. Okay, and that's inverted, so that's not happening. So there's tools, there's extra tools, the perspectives that you're coming from. So it's, for you, it's all about pulling it back down and going, okay, let's attack it from one of my other areas. Okay, and let's take this from a different angle. Okay, because you've got a lot of modalities, you've got a lot of stuff that you do, Donna. Okay, so look around, look for another angle to attack it at, to get this manifested and to sort this conflict out. Okay, because you've got all the abilities, you've got all the strength, you've got all the know how to do it, but there's just something you're seeing. It's just the angle that you're coming at. Okay, so you just got to try a few different angles, and then it'll, it's like the answers we want are coming, but they're usually, we've got the answers already, but we're just coming from the wrong angle where the answers don't make sense. Okay, and the next card's from you. Yeah, because there's something you're attached to in it. Because I've got here, look, there's attachment that is in this process that you're going through with this money in this house. Because I've got, look, protect the guardian, drop your shields, and this is inverted. So there's a perspective that you're coming from, and you're just like, no, I want it, will. Okay, which is good for manifesting. But if the universe is like, yeah, I'm not really, that's not going to, the universe has got other plans. Okay, and you know what it's like. We want something, but we're riding a wave of energy. We can't just turn off the wave and go, I'm heading for that point of the beach. Okay, the fastest way to get to that beach is to follow the wave of energy, like a surfer. And then where the wave's going, we sit on the wave, and then that'll take us in the fastest we can to the beach. But if we just go to what point we want on the beach, okay, we're not going where the wave's going. And we just come off that wave, and then we go dead in the water again till another wave comes along. And we do it all the time in our lives. Okay, so just be very mindful of that, Donna, because it'll work out. It'll work out. The universe is just throwing you this to go, hey, we're going to bring you up a level. We're going to bring you up a notch. We're going to make you grow through this one. You know what the universe is like. It's just like, yeah, okay, Donna, we're going to give you a challenge. This is going to help you grow. It's going to piss you off a bit, but yeah, you'll be a better person because of it. Thank you, universe. Bastard. What are you going to do, Donna? What are you going to do? Yeah. And your last card is Law of Grace. Be your divine. Look at that. And I hate unicorn cards. No, I don't hate unicorn cards. These are good cards. But unicorns are not what they seem. Nasty pasties, unicorns. I don't know if I trust them. But you girls will like them. That's the only reason I bought the cards. Okay, your last card, your message from your guides, Donna, is the Law of Grace. Be your divine essence, dissolve all in grace. Okay, so that is just giving it all to the universe and stepping back into that power and going back to the basics, going back to the core, going back to spirit, going back to the soul, letting it go and go. Okay, let's start again, universe. Let's start again. Okay, I trust your universe. Okay, and get out of that head. Probably drink some less energy cans there, Donna. So the energy cans are like, what do I do this? I'll do this. I need another energy drink. I need another Rockstar. I don't drink those energy drinks. I have I'm lucky to have one every 2 years. Someone will buy me one, and I have like the Big Mother one, and that is like, from what I remember from my old days, to me it's like taking speed. I'm just like hypo. Yeah, it's up to you. I'm just the messenger, Donna. Okay. I hope that's helped you. Okay. We got no. Just remember, if you want an extended reading, no, yours is not a soulmate pouch. Yours is a Jenny. Yours is a psychic defense pouch. You should have it on the scroll. Yours is for blocking energies, but it does have heart healing in it. Okay, it's got a lot of stuff to help heal the heart, so you can heal yourself. Okay, we recommend the psychic defense pouch. But here, this is the new one. This is the new channeling and guides pouch. This is a prototype at the moment. But my son is my son secure in his work. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Hey, Michelle. Okay, I'm just going to hear I'm drawn to. So if you want reading, stay in the chat. Stay in the chat. Okay, because I don't scroll up. So keep in the chat if you want a reading, or if you want to take priority and jump to the start of the queue, just donate. PayPal links in the show notes. Okay, Caroline Thomas. Your son. Your son, a job, and what's in between it. Okay, future, the job. Okay, look, the message I'm getting for your son, Caroline, is, look, Father Sky's got to trust in the unknown. Okay, and this could be for you too. Okay, everything happens for a reason. We can't always know. We don't know how things are going to turn out until they play out, until they unfold. Okay, so we can't. Our ego wants to keep us in our comfort zones, wants to keep us in our survival mode. Okay, so this is all about getting out of the survival mode. Okay, this job with your son at the moment, we don't know. You just got to trust that it's all going to work out. Everything happens for a reason. In the end, it will work out. It will be for the benefit. Sometimes I lost my job. Hey, Carly, I don't know why I'm on. I just felt the urge to go on. So we got to trust in the unknown at the moment. Okay, so this is all about just, you don't know, and we got to let go of that. Okay, Caroline, he's got to let go of that. We don't know what happens. I lost my job because of the COVID crap, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me. Okay, money's a bit tight some days. Some days it's good, but you know what? Don't fucking worry about it. I got everything I need. Okay, you can have that faith. You got to have that trust, and just everything happens for a reason. We always do all that we can do to keep ourselves in the game. But the next card I've got for you, your son, is Guardian. Unlock the magic within. Okay, and this is inverted. So this is telling me that, okay, we're not trusting the unknown. We want to know what's happening, and that's keeping all that in that negative space at the moment. We should be going positive thought. We should be going law of attraction. We should be going, yeah, things are going to work out. Things are going to be good. I got this. No matter what happens, I'm good. I'm going to move forward. But it's keeping you in this worry place. Okay, because I've got here, look, stay rooted and grounded. Okay, this is about getting out of your headspace. This is about just trusting and believing. So it's all about just stopping this worry for you at the moment. And for him, stopping this worry. What will happen will happen. everything will work. Everything happens for a reason, and sometimes we've just got to let go. Okay, and we'll tackle things when they come into the moment. When they're not in the moment, you're worried about something that hasn't even happened. Okay, we can take steps to put ourselves in a favorable position, but sometimes we can't control that. And sometimes we just have to let go and let things play out. Because if your head's always somewhere else, there could be stuff that he could be doing now. It could be stuff that you could be doing now, like looking at other jobs or putting up fail safes, right? But I just want to know. I just want to know if he's going to lose his job or not. If I knew he was going to lose his job, I'd go and do things like that. Do things that you need to do to put yourself in safeguard, to set yourself up multiple contingencies at the moment. But if you're just still worried about that all the time, Caroline, he's still worried about that all the time. You're not in the game at the moment. You're not in the driver's. He's not in the driver's seat. You're not in the driver's seat. You're worried about something you haven't even got to yet. Okay, so what can you do in the moment to make some safeguards and set up some contingencies? That's what you want to be looking at the moment, okay? Because this is just all inside your head. This is just worry. This is just taking you out of the game, taking you out of the driver's seat of what's really happening. I've got here, don't let the past hold you back, okay? This is not being in the moment for you at the moment. This is not being in the moment for you at the moment. Okay. So this is all about headspace and focus. But I've got, a new start is coming. Okay, so regardless of what happens, there's going to be something new coming in. Okay, the wheel keeps turning, the ball keeps rolling. Okay, and we've got to keep moving with it and being in the moment, the point that we steer, the point that we're in to react at the moment. Because at the moment, I've got step out of comfort zones, and this is inverted. So this is like there's new stuff coming, there's new possibilities coming, but he's like, I want to stay in my safe place. I want to stay in my safe place. I need to stay in my safe place. I need to stay in my safe place. And that's no way to live. Okay. I hope that has shed some clarity. Probably not, but that was what the universe wanted you to know. Okay. Can't wait until South Australia does what? Oh, the UK is scrapping testing. Testing. That's it. Anyone try to test me, I'll punch him in the nose. Stick that thing up the nostril, I will stick it through your skull. Yep, not a chance, not happening. Who else wanted, just got back from school run. Who else wanted a reading? Feel free to donate. I can't work for 2 weeks. Why not? Says who? Don't take that crap, Amanda. 2 weeks. Well, you know what? Pfizer released their paperwork today, didn't they? The documents started coming out, the adverse reactions, and it says anyone who's had the vaccine can test A positive, but the tests don't even stinking work if you've done your research. So it's all a big pile of baloney. Yeah, it's just fucking stupid. These people need a bullet in the head. ScoMo, Scott Morrison. Fucking, he's that American, that American guy, whatever his name is. The guy in England. Wherever you are in government, we're coming for you. Every single one of us are coming for you. Because people, when they work it out, they're going to lose their shit. They're going to hang you. People are going to lose their shit when they find out. Okay, Kelly. What can I do for you, Kelly? Yeah, you can have a reading, Amanda. Some people have, everyone has different reasons for that. Yeah, not me. I haven't had anything. Well, my family, I've got a lot of family that have had adverse reactions to it. Blood clots, lung problems, heart problems. And they're still trying to get me to get it. I'm like, why? I'm like, didn't you pull apart the SARS component of it and do your own research and find out exactly what's in it before you put that into your blood. And they're like, what? I'm like, dear God, it's like talking to children. Go back to Netflix. Watch your Netflix. Go and watch the news. Don't bother me. Everyone has their beliefs. I don't have belief. I have facts. And documentation. Good on you, people. But some people fine with it. But there's a lot of people that aren't. So there's some lucky ones and there's some unlucky ones. Love and work. Are you in a relationship, Kelly? Well, where are my love cards? I've got a couple of love decks, but I've never really worked with them. I guess I could try. Love deck, love deck, love deck, love deck, love deck. Now you want to go on Tracy's show, Tracy and Carly's show tonight at 8:30. Tracy she specializes in love readings, and she charges $25 for a personal one. Yeah, I get them for free all the time off her. I was like, I need a love reading. And I go, no, I don't want one. I don't want one. And then she's like, okay, fine. I've already got the cards out now. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, isn't it, Jenny? Yeah, because a lot of people are trapped. With their jobs, their work, their mortgages, and it's just, it's criminal. It's quite criminal, Jenny, what the government's doing. So Wickman, yeah, go, yeah. Well, I'll give you a general and see what's coming out. Well, that's interesting. Are you in a job or leaving a job or in a job or you don't know where the job's going or what's the go, Kelly? Okay. Well, the message that I've got is it's about, it's like you're in your head and you're putting a lot of stress upon yourself, okay, with this job thing. And I know, like, job's a really hard one because it's our income and and we rely on it so much, okay. But this is all our survival mode. We've got to put the trust in the universe, and it's really hard. So, the message I've got from the universe at the moment is get in touch with your true self and enjoy the moment. Okay, so this is about getting out of here. Starting. Well, anxiety. That's because you're going through creating you're creating constructs in your head. You're running scenarios, and wait till you get there. Okay, that's living in the future, which is the same as living in the past. It's not where you should be. Okay, you got to stop focusing on it. That's when the anxiety stops. When you start focusing on that energy and putting it out there in front. Okay, it's all about innocent thing. Okay, because look, it's about getting out of your head at the moment, Kelly, with your job. And bringing that anxiety on. Get in touch with your true inner self and enjoy the moment. This is about coming in the moment. This is about getting out of your head. This is about coming into the moment, being what's around. Because underneath that, I've got the medicine guardian. Be open to healing information. That healing information, right? That's those moments where when you say, "Oh, what am I worried about? Why am I worrying about this? I don't need to be focused on it. I don't need to be worried about it." Okay, so that's the space that you want to get into at the moment. Okay, that's what the cards are saying. You got to get into that space, and it will help you heal. It will take away that anxiety. Okay, because you're holding on to it at the moment. Take time to breathe out. Okay, and this is it. So you're holding on to this anxiety and you're feeding it. Okay, this is all about you making that choice. You making that choice. Hey, I'm not going to focus on it. Okay, because it's driving me nuts. Okay, this is where you got to take the stand, Kelly. This is where you got to go. Like here, look. This is what I imagine. Okay, just imagine like you're on a beach. Okay, the small waves when they roll up the sand. Okay, just thought comes in, wave up the beach. Okay, yep, acknowledge the thought. Okay, Let it roll back into the sea. Okay, you've got to do that with your thoughts about this job. Otherwise, it's just going to drive you nuts. Okay, because here, look, inverted for your action card, I've got the path is not always easy. Believe in the journey. Okay, this is about you not trusting. This is the ego. This is the ego controlling you, keeping you in that survival mode, going, what about this? What about this? Oh, what about this? And you're worried about the unknown, when the unknown is always unknown. Okay, and we've just got to get used to letting go of the unknown. Otherwise, we try to spend our whole lives in the steering seat from the past. All right. And worrying about the whole future, steering our whole lives from the future. Okay. Once again, instead of being in the present and being in the steering seat of what's going on, right? We've got 5% of us, 10% of us in the steering, with our hands on the steering wheel, and the rest of ourselves is somewhere else. And we wonder why life goes like a shopping trolley. Okay. Got to get out of that, because it should be a time for healing for you. If you can start getting out of your head and start just accepting things, the unknown for what it is. Okay, it's going to help. It's going to start to heal you. You're going to start to see that. Okay, look, I'm worried about nothing, things that I can't control. It's going to start to bring you peace. Okay, but underlying that, I've got what you need to release. You're still hanging on. You got to let go. Okay, you got attachments to something that is unknown. And that there's nothing more that will eat you away than attachment to the unknown, because of the unknown is you'll create things. You'll create things to be attached to. And they're not even there. We attach ourselves to an illusion, Kelly. And it's just not going to help us at all. Okay? And here, inverted, I've got you and your loved ones are safe. This card is about when things are going good. It's when you go into the deep meaning of this card's more along the lines of us waiting for things to change. Okay, instead of us being the change. It's like you're waiting for your anxiety to go, oh, well, when I get to work and everything's going to be, then I'll know, and then I won't be anxious. No. It's about getting out of your head now and cutting that anxiety off. It's about what you can do. It's about not waiting for circumstances to dictate your attitude. It's about you changing your attitude now and taking the steps that you need to take out now. It's about regaining your power, regaining your control. Okay, standing in your power, standing in control, taking, people are like, I can't just help it, I'm anxious. Everyone can help it. Okay, it's not easy, but you're in the driver's seat. It's about taking control of that for yourself, Kelly. Putting yourself back in the driver's seat of this thing called life. Okay, you got the power, you got the knowledge. Time to grab that steering wheel and be present. Okay, I hope that's helped you. Spiritual guide, Michelle Harris. Okay, Michelle Harris. I love a spiritual growth card, please. Okay. Okay, in that case, spiritual guide growth. You're getting unicorn power, Michelle Harris. Unicorns. Should I put that card back? I haven't even read it yet. I'm just messing with Michelle. Okay, Michelle, the first card I've got for you is Divine Potential. Fulfill your destiny and be all that you can be. Okay, this is about stepping up. Okay, are you putting in the work? Are you doing the spiritual work? Are you doing your daily practices? Okay, or you're just going with the flow? Okay, it's all right to go with the flow, but it depends where the flow is leading us. Because sometimes we can go with the flow, we're all guilty of it, but this is about, for you, it's about, are you doing all that you can? Okay, and sometimes all that we can is, are you spending the time to center yourself? Are you spending the time to clear negative energies around you? Is it spending time to energetically align yourself? Okay, are you doing the work? Are you doing the work that you need to do to grow? Okay, because sometimes we get stuck in these spots and we don't do the stuff that we need to do. Okay, we don't always do the stuff that we need to do, and we wait around for stuff to happen. And it's funny because it's not all about pushing and pushing and pushing ourselves, but we still need to have spiritual hygiene. We still need to work on ourselves. Okay, because no one else is going to do the work for ourselves. Open your heart, love yourself, be daring and vulnerable. Step out, Michelle. Step out, try new things. This just feels like it's being too guarded. Okay, and when we're guarded, we're in survival mode, and when we're in survival mode, it's like it's the same. When I ask people to come that do readings, and I ask them to come on the show, and they go, "Oh, I haven't got enough confidence," and it's like, what? It doesn't work that way. Okay, by doing, you gain confidence. Okay, there's no such thing as I'll wait till I've been reading for 10 years and I know my cards back the front. You're going to find some other excuse to not come on and do readings because you haven't done it. It's new. It's uncharted territory, and it's always a bit scary, uncharted territory. Okay, it affects all of us. Okay, but this is about you open your heart, dropping your guard at the moment. Okay, to truly love, we need to remain vulnerable, and to truly be vulnerable, that means we can put in a position where we can get hurt. Okay, but there's no way around it. It's like someone who's had a bad marriage. I'm never getting married again. Why not? You giving up? You don't want. I don't want the intimacy because I'm not prepared to put myself to get hurt again. That's your choice. But if you want the love, you're going to open your heart and you're going to remain vulnerable and roll the punches. Okay? Because you're either in the game or you're out the game. So this is talking about you got to be in the game. This is about stepping into the game, Michelle. Okay? Really putting yourself in the game. Okay? Not just talking the talk, walking the walk. Okay? Which is scary. Which can be scary, but we got to do it. We got to do it. But you'll be wise, because I know it doesn't feel like it at the moment for you, but check out this card. Spiritual Warrior. Ta-da! See, Michelle, this is saying you got it. It was inverted, so you're feeling vulnerable, but that's what happens. We become vulnerable when we put ourselves out there, and it scares the shit out of us. But that's where we learn. Okay, that's when we start bringing things. That's when we start to really experience, and we start to really learn, and that's what gives us confidence. Because deep down inside, there's a spiritual warrior. Show the wise leader you are. Command the universe. Okay, you're gonna grab it bull by the horns, Michelle, and just go, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do this. And then the test comes along. You're like, oh, yeah. Sometimes it hurts, but sometimes we clench for impact. We clench for spiritual impact, and then we get hit, and we're like, oh shit! I thought that was going to be worse. And it really does happen like that. The more you grow, the universe starts throwing you harder lessons, but a lot of them seem a lot easier, because you've grown, you've got more tools, you're stronger. So something that. Some of the people that have been doing it for a while, that are stepping out in their power, they'll come across something that most people would be like, holy shit, that would just destroy me in my life. And they're like, yeah, whatever. Oh, yeah, that thing. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, it's like that. It's like that. Sometimes we get hit with this, but everything always happens for a reason. There's a lesson in everything. As soon as I was talking to someone today, and they started getting triggered. I'm like, no, I'll just do something else. I'll go away from that. And I'm going, well, the lesson's going to come around again. Better deal with it now. Get it out of the way. Get the growth. Learn the lesson. Get the growth instead of avoiding it and then it coming around again. Okay. Thank you, Donna, for the donation. Okay, I'll just. Who was? Hey, Connie Lee. Okay, I'll do some quick ones. Okay. Pretty much appreciated. You trying to butter me up there, Amanda? Buttering me up. Okay, there you've got an issue at the moment. There's something going around you. Okay, but it's going to reach resolution. But there's something you're holding on to, Amanda. Okay, it's got what you need to release. There's something that you're holding on to that you need to let go of. Okay, and this will create resolution. Okay, so you really got to there's something you're just hanging on to, and you go, hey, look, things are going to work out. It's like the unknown, and we hold on to it, and we worry about it. And sometimes when we release it, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, but it doesn't matter because we are detached from it, because we know in the end game everything is gonna work out. Okay, so at the moment is, what do I need to release? Look around for what you're gripping onto. Okay, and let it go. Okay, because then a personal issue will reach resolution. Okay, so as soon as you let go of it, as soon as you let go of it, you release it, then it won't be a problem. Okay, because so often we drag the past, we drag chains around it. We feel like we're chained down, and when it's actually us that's holding onto the chain, dragging the chain along. Okay, and when you do that, you see at the moment I've got this conclusions are reached within. That's inverted. That's because when you do that release, and that you get that when you release what do you need to release when you release that thing, whatever it is. Okay, when you start to get then it will start to resolve itself. Okay, then this card will turn around. Conclusions are reached within, and that's when you get the growth. That's when you get that. That's when you get the okay, now I understand. Now I grow. And then the next time you'll be holding on to something, no, I'm not going to let go of this one. But eventually you will remind yourself that it'll come to you. You're a switched on cookie, and it's all part of the growth and learning. You'll be fine. It is, but it gets easier. It gets easier. It's harder at first, and as we keep doing it, we just got to, yeah. It is, but don't worry. You're only new to this stuff. You'll get there. It takes a bit of time. You're growing really fast. You're doing really well. What? Did he? No, Staffy. Did Staffy donate for you? Let me just check. We'll have to give you because he doesn't donate through PayPal. Oh, yep. Okay. One sec. There we go. One sec. I'm not going. I'm just going in here. I just need a glass of water. Still here. Get a glass of water. And a rice cracker. Can't remember. This is in your first card. I'm just laughing. Amanda, dear God. What does that mean? Okay. The universe is pushing you, Amanda. Is really pushing you at the moment. The universe is behind you. It really wants you to step up your higher selves. Like the last reading I gave you, this is all about your growth at the moment. Okay, guidance in your growth. Okay. I've got the Hermit card inverted. Okay, retreat and recharge. Okay, but that's underlined with the trader, exchange of energies and create abundance. Okay, so this is about where we're putting our energies at the moment. Okay, this is about balance. This is about the balance. This is about bringing in the balance. Okay, where do we want to? Where do we want to go to? Where do I need to put my energy? Where do I need to put my focus? This is about bringing in balance to you, and understand that, you know, there's sometimes when we do our spiritual work, we can do like the love and the light, and sometimes what people don't do is like we're going to start looking around for what we need to get rid of and start getting a release. I know you do your work like that. Okay, but this is all saying but it's just the balance of energies at the moment for you is you really got to focus where you're putting your energies. Okay, are they being put? Because some people just go throw themselves sometimes into the love and light and go happy, 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 and then they don't do the shadow work and they wonder why they got blocks and only get so far. And you can do it the other way, right? We can do it the other way where we just look at blocks and we look at what's stopping us, and then we never do the happy work and we wonder why that we're not manifesting the joy that we want. Okay, but at the moment for you, I've got. It's just it's hard because it's like you're in a spot of like, what can the universe give me? Okay, I've got here like a time to give rather than a time to give rather than take, and that can happen when we first get into all the stuff. We're like, I need this, I'm seeking this, I need release, I need this, I need that. But sometimes to bring in that balance of the exchange of energies, we're going to find out what we can do for people. We're going to find out what we can, not just what we can do ourselves, we're going to, how we can help the people around us too. Which is not about just telling us what we're doing. That usually just creates division. But the universe is saying it's a time to give rather than take, and that's inverted. And that's like saying, that's like putting on ownership on you. Okay, now what can you do? Okay, what can you do? What can you give to the situation? Okay, what can you give to the situation? What can you do for yourself? What can you do to make these things happen? What can you do to assist in the release? Okay, sometimes people just want, like, we're all guilty of it, just doing magic meditations, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, and then we want to go and get a healing session to deal with something instead of what can we do to release it. What can we do, the hard yards from our section. Okay, so at the moment it's you looking at, it's really you've got to get proactive about what you can do to help your situation. Okay, this is going, okay, the universe, let's manifest it. A lot of people go manifest it. Okay, I can bring that stuff to me, but at the same time we're going to go, okay, what steps can I take too to help that work out? Okay, because it's not always about the universe. The universe will meet us halfway. Okay, so but the universe is saying, like, as you're saying, you're struggling before to let go of some stuff, being attached to stuff, because I've got here, look, again, let go, release the past of the universe and allow the inner peace to replace it. Okay, so this is about attachment. Okay, and it's hard because we've spent our whole life being programmed for all these getting attached to everything and wanting and this, and now it's time to let go of it all. To let go of it all, to empty ourselves. Okay, so it's time. The universe wants you to empty your cup. Okay, just empty out, get all the crap out of you, so the universe can start filling you up with the good stuff. And it'll fill you up with the good stuff, and you'll go through a big growth spurt. And then you'll get stagnant again, and it's like empty out the cup again. Now you're full of, yeah, it served its purpose. Empty it out. Let's fill you up again. Okay, but this is the problem with the unknown and the known. Okay, this is hindering you at the moment. Is the past experiences, which is hard because a lot of people like that just learn all this stuff. Okay, but I've got here, look, the lock and key. I've got release the fears, unlock the inner power and strength. Okay, see this card saying what a time to give rather than take. This is about what you can do. Okay, you can unlock your inner powers and strength. Okay, this is about taking when we start to realize how things are working, and we've gone through all the programming, doing step to deprogram ourselves, whether it be hypnosis, sleep hypnosis, or all sorts of stuff. We have to start making the changes. Okay, there's not a meditation for everything. Okay, sometimes it's us just making choices in the moment. If you're struggling with choices, this goes for everyone. Do some sleep. ASMR sleep hypnosis. It helps you to declutter your subconscious and helps you to regain your choice. Okay, I'd recommend that to anyone. I haven't got my qualifications yet for hypnosis, so you'll have to go onto YouTube for that. But yes, this is about just releasing. This is about baggage. It's all about baggage that you're carrying around at the moment. And the universe really wants you to step up. And start looking at things that you can get rid of, Amanda, because here underlining that card, I've got nothing good would come of this situation. And this card is about sometimes things frustrate us and cause us so much frustration. Why? Because we can't see it, because it's right under our nose. It's right under our nose, and it's just right here, and we can't see it because our field of vision doesn't go there because it's blocked by our nose. Okay, so it's almost like there's obvious stuff that you must do, and the universe is calling you up now. Okay, to start to deal with that. Okay, man? One thing at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself. The universe will give you time to do it all. Okay, but at the moment, whatever that's regarding, it's time to take action. Okay, this is it's time to take action card. New Moon in Aries. Okay, so there's something that the universe is like, hey man, you need to do some work on this, and you need to do it. Okay, so it's sort of, yeah. But that's how we grow when we do this stuff. This is how we grow. This is how we gain our inner strength and our power. Okay, and because there's people that don't do it, and they have a very slow spiritual growth. 5 years down the track, they're still struggling with the same stuff because they don't want to do the work. They don't want to let go. Okay, we're all guilty of that in some areas, all of us. Okay, because here, look, time to release the negativity. Okay, that would be victim mode. Okay, not victim mode, but circumstances, holding on to stuff that's happened, and when we like that, when we hold on to the negativity, okay, what happens is there's a number of things that happens, but usually what happens is what we're doing is we're not seeing it for what it is. Okay, and we're reliving the trauma, and we're putting ourselves through that again and again and again, and we're feeding it, because that's what we do. We feed negativity and we hold on to it. It's our pain. Okay, instead of we go, oh yeah, but my wife cheated on me, and we blame her for the rest of our lives. Well, we should, my partner cheated on me, and you blame them for the rest of your lives. Oh, that fucking bastard, and all that. When we really should be going, well, we didn't cheat on them, but we weren't catering to their needs, or we went into the relationship for the wrong reasons to start with. We don't take ownership of what we can control, and we put the blame on them, so we can become a victim of circumstances, and we don't want to do that. We want to own all that shit. Okay, so when we don't release the negativity, that's us telling ourselves that we're still running in victim mentality. Okay, we all do it in areas. Okay, no one's perfect. but we've got to understand that. Okay, and we've got to release all that stuff. Okay, this is one of the big lessons. And the last card I've got for you, Amanda, is the Stag card. Is observe, listen, and pay attention. Step back, see the bigger picture. There is more here than meets the eye. Okay, so when we're just worried about, when we're attached to something, okay, there's always a big picture. When we're attached to something, every road, the old saying, every road leads to Rome. When we're attached to something, everything we try to think of is about how to stay attached to it. How do I stay attached? How do I get that? How do I get everything? We fail to see things for what they are. Okay, because with the whole stuff that's going around, if you can't show someone the truth, if they're living in fear, because all they're worried about, all roads, all thought patterns lead to how do I get rid of that fear? Okay, it's not thinking. We don't think straight. Okay, so when we have attachments, we don't think straight about the attachments, because all roads lead to holding on to that attachment, and we wonder why we struggle. And that's why when the universe goes, universe, can you, the answers are coming. The answers are already there. The universe has already told you 1,000 times. But as long as you've got an attachment and you're holding on to something, all thought forms will lead to how to hold on to that. Okay, so it's all about perspective at the moment for you. Okay, so I'll read that again. Observe, listen, pay attention, step back, and see the bigger picture. There is more to hear than meets the eye. Okay, so as soon as you can start releasing stuff, then you'll be like, it's like that. Then you'll go, oh shit, oh god, that's easy. Why didn't I see that before? Why? Because you were coming from another perspective, because you had an attachment. Okay, I hope that has helped you. And your happy card is Crown. Draw on your inner power. A change of luck comes your way. Reap the rewards. Lucky, lucky, lucky. That's what happens. The synchronicities. When we start doing the work, moving in, we start dealing with stuff, the universe does reward us. Or do we just rise in vibration, and the synchronicities, we just attract those synchronicities? Okay, wait a sec. Okay, just block the user. I'll block them. Delete comment. Delete comment. Okay. I'm an Aquarius, like with some things telling me something. Yeah, I know. Imagine you being your higher self. Imagine you being the higher self to an Aquarian or a Taurus. My God. Did I ask for your opinion, higher self? Intuition, I was not talking to you. I don't know. Maybe. Spirit guide portrayed by Carol. Hello, how are you going? Okay, did anyone else? Let's just log in. Just remember, people, if you want a guaranteed reading, I said you didn't have to. I'm always talking to myself again. That's it. At least I get a good conversation. And surprisingly, talking to myself, I thought I'd agree with myself more often, but apparently not. It doesn't seem to make a difference. Okay, I've got a couple of readings to do for Cindy. So, who are the two lucky people that will get a Anyone? No? No one's... Okay. I'll have a card. I'm going to give you one of these. I had a jumper. There's your card. Okay, the energy's been shifting. You've been picking up I know you've been picking up the energies. Okay, you've been feeling all the energies, and you know new things are coming out. The old ways are dissolving at the moment. The old ways are coming to the surface. Okay, so you've been... It's like you've been in holding at the moment, but there's change coming very, very shortly. Okay, now's the time to step up preparations for teaching, or start. It's got... This card says a new moon brings new cycles, new energy. Prepare now for new beginnings. Okay, so this is a good time to start thinking, Steffi. Start thinking about some of these plans that you wanted to happen, some of these lessons or shows or whatever it is, because as everything's changing, it's almost like this is the time now, before you get the big net out, the fish start jumping in. Okay, at the moment, I feel like for you that there's little, just before you get that big catch and the big change happens, there's going to be like the little fishes are starting to jump out now. Okay, so it's for you to start to prepare to catch the souls coming along, to assist those souls and those things that are coming at the moment. They're starting to come out now. You've probably started realizing that, but that's all part of the change and the shift of energies. Okay, so now's the time to start getting some things into gear. Okay, some things that you've wanted that you've planned for a while, and you've known that you have to do. Okay, that it started. It started for you. They are coming. Okay, so I know you got your eyes open and your mind up, but it started happening. Okay, Steffi, it's here, and it's going to come quick. Okay. Yes, I do take... I'll just get it up for you. You can just message me. Caroline. Has all the information there. I've got to revamp some of the information about the pouches, because there's a lot more pouches that it's hard to say, because each one of them is custom and designed for the person that they're needed for. Okay. So just message me, but all the details are on the website. Go to the website, sign up for the website, and I'll eventually get around to putting specials out. Actually, if you go to my website, people, and you subscribe, I might put out coupons every month for discounts. And if anyone who orders a pouch, Psychic Defense pouch, Self-Love pouch, I'm working on some other pouches at the moment. I've got Mediumship Attunement, Calling in Spirit, Mediumship Attunement Guides, and Earthbound Spirit pouch, all sorts of pouches. They're all custom made and custom altered for you, for the specific person. Okay, so... Oh no! Yeah, I got to find another guest for Soul Focus on Monday. I'm trying to hunt down another guest, because I was having Katrina Jane Gooden from New South Wales, She's a shaman psychic. She does a lot of stuff, and she's all flooded out. So she's had to drop the show from this week. Okay, so here I got some donated rings. Did you want more cards than that, or was that enough for you? That's enough cards for you, isn't it, Steffi? You don't need any more. You said you wanted a card. Okay, that bling bling. That's my phone telling me someone's gone on the website. Okay, so who wanted a reading? I've got two more readings to do. Anyone? It's been on the new, yeah, cloud seeding too. I've seen the cloud seeding. I've seen the satellite views of them doing cloud seeding before the storm. So they made it flood. They helped it too. Criminals they are. Okay. Okay, Leanna. Let me just clear energies. Oh. Okay. Did I read for you, Caroline? Carol Stern? No? What was that? No, I forgot. Okay. Okay, what's happening with you at the moment is there's stuff that you know you should do and you don't want to do. I've got the medicine mother in reverse. Honor your inner knowing, but it's inverted. So there's stuff it's going to take you out of your comfort zone. You're being told your intuition. It's telling you stuff that you're like, yeah, but, and your ego is saying, yeah, but that'll affect your survival mode, and it's trying to talk you out of it. You're trying to talk yourself out of something, and then you know the choice because you're worried about how it's going to pan out. But we don't know how the unknown is going to pan out. But you're being told something, and you're ignoring it by your inner self, by herself. Something you know that you need to do, that's the right thing to do, and you're struggling with this. You're fighting with it in yourself. Okay, and there's conflict. There's conflict. Okay. Which is hard. It's hard. It's hard, Leanna. It can be so hard. Let me just get in there. Okay. Yeah. I'm getting just in a struggle, and it's like this brings us back to circumstances. We get worried about the circumstances. We're so preoccupied of how things might happen. What if? Okay, we're so concerned about that. You wouldn't be concerned if it wasn't a challenge. I know it's hard. Okay, but I've got here, your dreams need practical planning. There needs to be planned. There's actions. Is there stuff that you can take? Because sometimes we go with the circumstances when we're like, well, should I? It's like at the start of a couple of years ago when the supermarkets were starting to go dry. I know that I've had a heap of stuff in the back cupboard for a year in case anything happens. I've made steps and I've made plans. I've got things good to go, just as a safety net. Okay, and so this is going. Have you set yourself up a safety net at the moment in case things go south? Because if this is coming on like this is your spirit guides. This is spirit calling you. This is saying, hey, come on, man. You need to make this choice. You need to make the right choice. You need to make the right choice for you, not for other people, for yourself. It's about you. You can't get you right. We can't assist other people to get them right. Okay, unless we just want to be codependent all our life. And what we do is we take people's lessons away from them, and they don't grow how they should. And we're actually doing them a disservice because there's a lot of negativity around you. There's a lot of stuff that you don't want to do. You're getting told, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, or this isn't going to work. That's silly. Don't want to do that. So they're leaning on you. There's people leaning on you at the moment, and I got here the action card I've got for you is a she wolf, and that's about the she wolf's just like, yeah, nah, it's not working for me. I don't like that. I don't want that. Okay, that's not fair on me. And you haven't got the right to dump that crap on me. Because sometimes it's not always that they're against us. It's that when their headspace, they think it's stupid because from their abilities or the way they think about things, it might be stupid to them. But you're not them. You're you. Okay, and it's time to stand within that end of power. The she wolf. She stands up. She howls at the moon. She throws her hands at the end and goes, enough. No. This is about me, not about you. Okay, and you're going to get that power from within. It's time to stand up. Okay, and just go, yeah, nah. You got to and stand in your power. Okay, otherwise this is going to eat you down. Okay, this is a fork road of life. This is choices coming up, and your intuition is going, come on, make the right choice. You know what you got to do, and it's scary because we're worried about, oh yeah, but if I upset them and this happens, and then I've got nothing, or all these possibilities that we play off in our head, and our ego's like, but protect that, protect the unknown, and we get nowhere, and we put up with this crap for so long. Okay, the action card I got for you is the action card. The next card I've got for your future is a new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. Okay. She wolf. Unleash the wild within. It's time to take action. Because what I got here is the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. It's inverted. Okay, so what you're seeing at the moment, the problem is when we're not focused on the bigger picture. Like, okay, yeah, I stand up in my power. I go through a few dramas, but then things will work out. I'll be in my truth. Things can start to work out. Okay, but when you're not looking in the bigger picture, which this card is telling me, this means you're focused on obstacles, on the can'ts, the blocks, the can'ts, the bad things, the negativity. And so all you're seeing around you is, if I do this, negative. And you wonder why you don't get anything done. Okay, we do it all the time. But if you look at the full picture, say, no, I have to be true to myself. I have to make the hard choice. Okay, all you're seeing is the obstacles at the moment. And when we start to focus on the big picture, on the big scope, and the big plan of life, okay, obstacles, when we're not focused on them, they're just something that go around. My God, if you look at the big picture of things, most of the shit that we spend all our lives worried about just falls away. And it's just like, yeah, stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got that. Okay, something to deal with, something to go around, whatever. I go around crap all the time. And that's when life starts to become abundant. That's when life starts to become happy. Because we stop focusing on the blocks, on the negativity, on the can'ts and the haven'ts. We stop looking at them every day. And we look at the big picture, and then they're just stuff we walk around on a daily basis, and you don't even notice it. Why are they so happy? It's where their focus is. Okay? It's where their focus is. So you've got to shift that focus at the moment, and you've got to stand up, make that hard choice. Think of the big picture on everything. And your happy card is Stag. Okay, observe, listen, pay attention, step back, see the big picture. There is more here than meets the eye. There's stuff that you're not seeing, Leona. And it's your job to find it. Okay? Because that's where your strength comes in. That's where your power comes from. That's when we empower ourselves. That's when we stand up and go, yeah, I see it now. Oh shit, I do have to do it. I do have to make that hard choice. Okay, but that's all part of it. That's all part of it. Okay? I hope that's helped you. Okay, who was... and that reading was from... Okay. And just remember, people... Just remember, I do make custom-made tools, and ask the people in the audience that have got them, and how it's helped and assisted them. Some of the stories will blow you away. And even if there's not a pouch that you want, you don't know, you contact me and I'll have a chat with you. Because basically, it's like a healing session that you can carry around with you in a bag, and I can pretty much tailor anything that you need to assist you at the moment, within reason, which is like a little shriveled up grape. Okay, I got one more reading to do. Who would like the reading? Anyone? Thank you, Leona. Tell your friends. Send them to my site. You know, if you go on my site, I do like party sessions. I can do like a live show like this to your party. You put me on a computer in the corner, set it up with a set of headphones for people, and I do private readings, and I record them too. So if you do a reading through me, I record the session, and then I give you a copy of the session so you can go over anything that I've said and go, okay, yep. So you do get a copy of when you do a private session with me. You get a recording of the whole reading, so you can go through it. And because when you get a big reading, you miss a heap of stuff. You miss. You're like, oh, what did they say about that? Yeah. So, they're recording. Okay. Hey, Naoma. So who did I say there? So who's still here? Who's still here? Okay, so Tina. Okay, Tina. I did, Amanda. Good. Tina, anything you want to know about Tina? Let's see. Tina, are you in reaction mode at the moment? People upsetting you, or are you just angry and quick? It feels like you're stressed. I got head pressure along here. You're in your head. You're under a lot of pressure at the moment. Okay, this is sending you into reaction mode. Okay, sending you into reaction mode. And when we get to reaction mode, we're actually not in the driver's seat. We're actually running on autopilot, and this can be very detrimental to a lot of things. This is when we put our mouth in it. This is when we have regret. This is because we're in reaction mode, and we're in reaction mode. Okay, you just woke up. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's it. Just pass the buck. You pass the buck too? Yeah. Oh, I just woke up. It's not my fault. Yeah, come on, Tina. What do you think I am? Because there's frustration. You're just being told, because when we get in reaction mode, I'm still getting reaction mode. Okay, this is when we get triggered. People say something like, "Leave me alone," like when we first wake up. And someone goes, "Hey," they tap you on the shoulder and because they're like, "I'll make you breakfast," and they tap you on the shoulder and you're like, "What? I was sleeping." Okay, that's reaction mode. See, Amanda. That's reaction mode because at the moment here, I've got the scorpion. I've got words can sting. Watch your tongue. Choose your words wisely. And that's inverted. So, man, you're snappy. You've been snapping at the moment because look, right? Because the next card I've got is a fiery climax approaches. Okay, this is all about you for just starting to understand what you're doing at the moment, because this is going to create a lot of hassle in your life at the moment. Something you really need to be mindful of. Because coming into that, I've got your action card or your main action card, which you need to be looking at. It's inverted. Okay, so it's not happening, or is struggling to happen. Your inner raw empowers you, and it's often strength to overcome hurdles. But this is inverted, so this is like sometimes when we speak our truth or we try to be voices, we can overdo it. Okay, so it's saying you just overdoing the right, and it's not helping. It's not helping with you at the moment. Okay, because this is a test for you. This is something you have to come. We have all these life's lessons, and at the moment, this is Spirit's asking you to really look at this, looking at the way you're firing, and it starts by making us mindful. Okay, it's easy to get in reaction mode. A lot of people spend their whole lives on autopilot and don't even know it. People are just like, "Oh, that's just the way I am." Yeah, no, well, that's when someone says, "Oh, you just have to like me the way I am." We do like people the way you are, but people, sometimes we need to make changes for ourselves. Otherwise, if you look at the path that life's going, if you hold with this, you got path B or you got path A. Which one do you want to be on? Do you want to be, we want to be the one that we hold on to that being snappy and that's just love me or hate me. And then we end up down the road and doing the same thing that we're doing now. Or we want to release it and then bring in a lot more higher level stuff, more loving stuff, more success, more abundance, more love. Okay, so it's just really, Spirit wants you to really just have a look at it. But it's okay, we've all got flaws. Tina, I know some of the people in the audience jumping to tell you their flaws. I wouldn't do that. Or would I? No, I'll use the break. Okay, so yeah, emotions are running high at the moment. Okay, this is because it's all about making the hard choices for you at the moment, trying to understand, and it's hard. It's hard when we go, what we can do is we can go, yeah, but they said that, and that pissed me off, and yeah, it does, but we can't. What happens is if we continue to react, we become a victim of circumstances, and then we're living in victim mode. Then our circumstances will dictate our life and our attitudes, and then we're a victim of circumstances, and we don't want to be that. We're more powerful than that. We want to be more interactive. We want to be more in the driver's seat. Okay, it's important to be in the driver's seat because that's where the magic happens. That's where we can steer our lives in the way we want to go. Because I see so many people that fail to make, they choose not to make changes, and then when they're 60 years old, they're exactly where they were when they were in their 20s. Yeah. Okay, but being in reaction mode, it's on autopilot, is the same thing. It's just at the other end of the seesaw. Like you got the end of the scale. You got two ends of the scale. You got you've got narcissist or bully and victim and empath. Okay, there are two things that have 90% the same traits. Okay, a narcissist and an empath have 90% the same traits. They're just at a different end of the scale. People don't realize that. That's why they balance each other out. Okay, they're both wounded, and one has taken aggressive stance, and the other one at the end of the scale has taken the victim stance. Okay. So let's see what else we've got here. So coming into your future, I've got listen to your heart, psychic abilities, tune into the infinite. Okay, and this is inverted. So there's some, as you start to let go, as you start to move and you start to get out of reaction mode, you start to quiet your mind and listen. Tina, it's going to start to develop. You're going to start to develop gifts and abilities that you weren't aware of, and if you've got them already, they're going to start coming out stronger. Okay, because the next card leading into your future, I've got Cosmic Pearl. Expand your psychic gifts and open up the gateway to the angelic realm. Okay, so there's gifts, there's stuff coming, there's some tuning that you need to do on yourself, because there's so much more attunement that the universe wants to bring in you, to start bringing you into ability, start bringing you into gifts, start bringing you into the place that you should be in. Okay, and the last card I've got for you is the Pool of Christ Light. Okay, open your heart and spread unconditional love. Okay, when we start unconditional love, we understand that the people that piss us off are in their own bullshit, and we can't control the way they think and feel. Okay, all we can do is stop reacting to them. Okay, but we don't want to get angry or give them our power. We just want to understand that yeah, they're a dick. It must suck to be them. Okay, but we're still gonna love everyone. Try to love someone and go, yeah, I love you, but stay away from me. That's fine. You can still love them, but you can still have them out of your space. Okay, Tina, I hope that's helped you. And that was that reading was also donated by okay. Who wants my last reading? Okay, I'm going to do run it. Yeah, that's right. I think I can do. Let me just check something. Okay. What time is it? What time is it, people? It's time to grab yourself a can of run-out readings. This means if you had not had a reading today, tonight, wherever it is, go and see Mila and she'll make you a coffee. Or she's only got one. Oh, no, she's only got one coffee, so she's not going to share it. Because if I had one coffee, I'd be like, yeah. I'll give you a free reading, but the coffee's mine. So just put a one, and I'll draw you a card. A unicorn card. Do you want a unicorn? Unicorn? No, I won't do unicorns for the run-out reading. It's not a big deck, the unicorn deck. I will do. That's all right. Well, it's better than a fish out of water. Yeah, well, otherwise she feels like a fish out of water, I guess. Steffi. Okay, Michelle. Michelle. Your card is the butterfly. Whose gardening have you been landing in and wrecking? Bloody butterflies. The butterfly. Look for the signs of confirmation from above. Your loved ones are around you. Okay. This is just there's still messages and still things that they want you to know. Okay, but when our focus has shifted, when we're not in the right headspace, okay, they're trying to comfort us, they're trying to give us messages, we can't see it. Okay, so start to look for little things, not always the big things, not always we want them to appear, or we want some big thing to happen. Okay, but there's messages coming through for you, Michelle, all the time, but they're little things that you're not noticing. Okay, so just keep the mindful out. Okay, spirits to help with you. Just say spirit, look, just help me zone in on these. Zone in on the little messages, and your guides will help you see them. Okay, because they're trying to comfort you. Nicole, why don't you just start another Facebook and just pull it like Nicole, not as stern as before or something. I don't know. Okay, Nicole. You need to make some chat. You got to make some changes up day in, day out. Nicole, you got to be creative. You got to creative. This is going to affect your chakras. This is going to affect your energy. Nicole, I got the palette card. It's inverted. Be creative. Express yourself. Learn something new. Okay, but it's inverted. You got to change things up. Okay, you know how Einstein said insanity is doing the same things every day and expecting different results. You want the change, you got to be the change. You got to try some new stuff, and it branches out. It'll lead to new stuff, but you really have to. The universe wants you to try something creative. Okay, it's there to help us grow, and helps us assist, to help our mind grow, to help us grow in a lot of areas. But there's got to be that change, and you've got to step out. There's got to be something new. Okay, not the same old, same old. The universe wants you to get proactive, Nicole. And don't go me, I'm flooded out, I can't go to art class. Then give me that. Get out in the backyard with an axe and make a bloody boat. I don't know. Mila. Okay, Mila. I got the store card for you. So you're getting... Mila, you're not preggers, are you? It's what we say in Australia, preggers. Pregnant. You preggers? No, but this is about spiritual stuff. This is about new beginnings. So you got some new information coming. Something unexpected, whether it's from spirit or it's from friends, but things are going to change up for you at the moment. Mila. Oh, well, you're the one that let me mispronounce it for how long? My God. And I did a private reading for you and you didn't even correct me then. So, um, so, um, so there's going to be some new. There's going to be some new stuff. You're going to come out at the end of a cycle. You're going to be things are going to step up. Things have been emptying it out for you at the moment. There's going to be stuff dropping away. So keep doing your process. Keep doing your spiritual work. Okay, you're going to come into a new cycle. You're going to step up a level. Okay, there's going to be some new news, and it's going to start opening channels and start you taking you a different direction. You're going to move in new directions because you're going to have new ideas, new things. And things going to keep learning, keep moving forward, keep keep getting doing your meditation, doing your stuff. Okay, keep your spiritual work. Keep doing your spiritual practices. But there's something new coming in for you, and it's going to start to give you more direction, more purpose, more growth. Okay, and you'll know when it gets there, or you won't know when it gets there. Sometimes something new like that happens and we're waiting for it, and something starts over here and we're like, yeah, okay, we do a bit of that, but that actually leads to, that's when it's a seed, and when it starts growing, it's not until it starts to grow and flower that we go, oh shit, that was the new thing that they were talking about the other day. Okay, so we don't always see it straight out. Okay, but it is coming. Okay, new growth is coming. Kathleen, can you speak? I'm doing a reading show and you're talking about coffee, and now I'm just thinking about coffee. Kathleen, you have the coffee card. Okay, Inkwell Quill, look carefully at agreements. Be careful of what you sign. When you've been putting your pen in, there's something you haven't read. Because this is inverted. You just signed away something, did you? Did you just sign something without reading it? Why is that coming up? It's not going to be. It's going to call this. I feel like there's something you're going to sign, or something you've signed, you've overlooked, and it's going to come to bite you on the butt, but it's not going to be the end of the world. Okay? Because I've got Believe in the Impossible card behind it. So you might get some news that's going to come up, Kathleen, and you're going to go, fuck. And you go, oh shit. But it'll work. If you can believe in the impossible, you can manifest a good outcome. Okay, so something comes along those lines. Just remember, okay, I got to believe in the impossible. Give it to the universe, and it'll come good. I think the universe is just trying to tell you to pay a bit more attention. Saying, pay a bit more attention, Kathleen. Okay, pay a bit more attention to what you're signing. Vulcan, are you still there? I remember the first time Steffi came to my house. Me and brother just bought a plunger, and we were trying all these new coffees. So I had like 10 different types of plunger coffees, and we were drinking them like beers. We were knocking back coffees. Man, so you can't die from drinking too much coffee, because I'm pretty sure we've tried. Vulcan, are you there? Okay. Okay, thanks for coming, people. I don't know why I came on this time. I think it was for you, Rose. I think I came on early for you, because I definitely found I don't usually come on this time, and I felt to come on. Yeah, so I hope that helped you. Okay, thanks everyone. And just remember, on tonight, the girls are on tonight. I'll put the promo up for the girls in a sec. Wait a sec, where is it? Have I got the promo up for the girls? Yeah, so check this out. So watch the girls tonight. They do the double readings, and Tracy does love readings. She does good. Even if you haven't got a partner, she can look at they're coming in, and if there's going to be any blocks or what's going to happen. Yeah, I go get my love readings from Tracy all the time. That's probably why I'm still single. No, just fucking around. No, hers are great. And thanks for watching, people. I think I'm on Thursday night. I'll be on Thursday tomorrow night again. And till then, unless I cancel, I don't know. I could be all read out. Okay, but until then, just remember, catch the girls tonight. They're brilliant. Carly and Tracy, they'll be on, I think, around 8:30 to 8 to 9 o'clock or something like that. Okay, I'll see you next time. I'll look at you. Thanks for coming, people. See you. Bye.